salió el tiro por la culata. Like, 1,000 sci-fi movies over the last 3 decades boils them down to like the cliff notes of each of them and puts it into this movie, and nothing different. It doesn't try any unique spin. It even has like futuristic Los Angeles where all the buildings are like fucking spiral DNA helix shaped. Like they're all loopy and rounded and like goofy, like Salvador Dali paintings, like the most generic idea of what future looks like. Future. It actually looks like Akon City in this movie. Like, I feel like they modeled, like, future Los Angeles after what Akon City was pitching. It's ridiculous. So, that's the big thing. Harlan wants to destroy us, to save us. He's actually the fucking hero. And Jennifer Lopez's character, Atlas, is the one that was responsible for him breaking the code, getting out of the Matrix. So what happened is, since her mother created him, they were basically like siblings, and she got jealous that Harlan was getting more attention from mommy than she was. So she went up to Harlan and said, I want to be more like you. And he's like, well, in order to do that, you're going to need to put on this earpiece and say the magic words abracadabra, so that way I can send data to you and they can have a back and forth data transfer. So she's like, okay. So he gives her like this Bluetooth headset, which is what the Neuralink that they use to, you know, sync with their AI companions. And prior to this, no AI had ever been able to like go back and forth and break the code. But Atlas gives him permission, and he immediately takes it and has the mother grab a gun and shoot herself. So he overrides her motor functions since they were Neuralinked, and now that he can send data to her as opposed to just a one-way, he has her grab a gun and shoot herself. And then he decides to wage war against humanity. So, before I even get in any deeper than this, also a huge component of the movie is about Atlas learning to trust AI again after this betrayal. So she goes on this deep space mission to apprehend Harlan, take his CPU back to Earth so they can study how things went wrong. And on the mission, things go tits up immediately, and she's forced into this mech suit. So now she's like the fucking Gundam pilot here, and she's having to bond with this AI who she has a deep hatred for and a mistrust because of Harlan. And it's like this little buddy cop thing where they're teasing each other back and forth and learning to get along. But anyway, I'll get to that soon. When this plot point was revealed at the end of the movie about why Harlan was doing what he was, the immediate question was raised in my noodle up here. Why the fuck did Harlan flee Earth in the first place? Like, his plan revolved around getting Atlas to join this mission in deep space to bring him a ship with warheads, basically nuclear warheads, that would fry the atmosphere of Earth and exterminate so many of them. But they had this, like, defense force field around Earth that she had half of the code to, and another guy had half the code to, so he needed to figure out this really deep, intricate plot to get them to deep space. So it starts with her capturing one of the AI on Earth, who, like, gives up his location, but it was all part of Harlan's plan. He was the puppet master, he was behind all of it. But the question becomes, why leave Earth in the first place if you had to wait 28 years to do this plan because it was so fucking difficult to get them to pursue you to this distant planet, to give you a ship to come back to Earth to blow up Earth? Why not just stay on Earth and just use the fucking warheads there? Like, he made it so much more difficult for himself. And I don't, unless I missed it, like maybe I dozed off at some point when they explained why he left Earth for that plan. Because that plan is significantly easier if he's in the same fucking galaxy. Like, if he's in the same place, if he's still on Earth, he can get access to those weapons without ever needing a 28-year plan to get a ship out there with the weapons, and then piloting the ship back to Earth, breaching the perimeter, and then blowing it up. You would already be within the fucking perimeter, and you'd already have access to the weapons. Why would you even leave the planet in the first place? This is the dumbest AI terrorist of all time. Like, he's super stupid. He's super dumb. They made it seem like humanity was beating him on Earth, but they keep saying time and time again, trying to fucking drill it into your skull, that Harlan is the chess master. And chess... I didn't even mean to make this bridge here, this fucking Neuralink. Chess also plays a role in this movie, because Harlan taught Atlas to play chess, and then tells her, like, hey, when you put this earpiece on, it might hurt, so grip your favorite chess piece. So she grabs the chess piece, and then in, like, one of the earlier scenes in the film, she plays chess against AI and checkmates it. It goes, whoa, that's fucking, you know, jaw on the floor moment type thing. But anyway, Harlan's like this unbeatable person. They've never even come close to capturing him until he's on the Andromeda GR39 planet. So again, they keep saying they've never been this close, which means on Earth, they weren't close. Why would he flee? His plan is much easier and would have been significantly more successful if he stayed on Earth to do it. Why the fuck would he take off into a spaceship? It's dumb. It's super dumb. But I don't want to focus on that too much, which I already have for quite a while. Now, what happened is, once they've tracked him to GR39 after, you know, interrogating one of the AI fugitives on Earth, they send out this mission, and they have these giant mech suits, and Atlas, you know, wants to go along because she hates Harlan and needs to see him killed, and she feels responsible for him breaking the protocol and whatever. So as they get to GR39, because they have fucking faster than light travel, obviously, they get to GR39, and Harlan was expecting them. So he blows up their ship, and all of the Rangers in their mech suits, they get slaughtered, and Jennifer Lopez was forced into her mech suit, and she doesn't want to sync with it because she doesn't trust AI. But she needs to trust AI because it's the only way she's going to survive. So she's traversing the planet in the mech suit, and most of the movie is spent just with her talking to the AI, doing almost fucking nothing. It's so boring. It's so lame. And it doesn't even try and do anything deep. It just tells the same story we've seen 1,000 times about, like, blurring the lines between what is and is not living. Can AI have a soul? Which is a conversation they have point blank. It's really on the nose. That's most of the movie. And so Atlas and Smith is the name of the AI. They just talk a lot and they keep trying to formulate plans, and Smith is like, tell me more about yourself, Atlas. It's the only way that we can reach 100% synchronization, because they can't fully sync because she won't let them fully in. And then there's like a couple of actions, well, there's one action scene that happens where she's getting ambushed by AI that Harland has there, and she detonates an ion bomb. It's really, like, I thought the action would be cooler than it was, because how can you fuck up having a mech suit? Like, just having mech action against AI soldiers, like, that's just a recipe for enjoyable, you know, fucking shove popcorn in your mouth action. But they fumble it, they really do. So, like, the ion bomb goes off and they get vaporized, and that's, like, the whole scene. And then, again, it's her just kind of, like, scheming. Eventually she finds Harlan's base, and then we get to the final climactic moment where she 100% synchronizes by revealing the truth to the AI. After Harlan's about to go destroy all the humans on Earth, he says, fuck these cringe meat puppets, we gotta keep Earth safe from them. And then she busts free after reaching 100% synchronization with Smith, and then she gets back into Smith, and the two of them are this killing machine. And this is the only good sequence in the movie, the very end. So, Smith has 4 arms, and he's fucking dual-wielding pipes and knives. So he's got like akimbo knives on the right side, and then like dual pipes on the left side, and he just starts chopping up a bunch of AI soldiers, and it's actually cool. It's very reminiscent of like Titanfall kind of combat, and I appreciated that. The action was legitimately cool. And it made me even more upset because that could have been the bulk of the fucking movie. If you had just focused on it just being this mech on AI fucking kill fest action and not even bother trying to regurgitate the exact same sci-fi plots we've seen a million times, this could have been an enjoyable film. It absolutely could have. Like, I don't know who directed the fight scenes at the end, but they needed more freedom to, you know, interject that throughout the rest of the movie. Because then there might have been something worth watching here, something of quality. And the final fight between Atlas and Harlan, like in the mech suit, was really good. Harlan was super cool with his fucking plasma sword, which he eventually turns into a plasma whip. It was great. Like, that was actually fun. Like, why wouldn't you have just put all your eggs in that basket and just made it a fun action movie, as opposed to just this slog of her learning to accept AI? Ugh, it's just such a waste of time. There is no reason to ever watch this movie. Like, even for background noise, you don't even get a lot of noise, you just get a lot of fucking ASMR talking between Jennifer Lopez and Smith AI. It's boring. Boring, damn it. There's plenty more things I can whine and moan about, but why even bother? The movie just sucks. Like, it's just so bad. It's not even really worth, like, fully breaking apart, to be honest. It's just, like, I can't even imagine who was excited to release it. Like, it does seem like Jennifer Lopez tried in her performance. It's not like her acting's bad or anything. She really did give her all when she had no material to work with here, like the flattest material ever. She did seem to really try to breathe life into it. So, I mean, you know, props to her for that. But you can only turn dog shit into a different form of shit. And this film just doesn't have anything of value to it. I just don't know why they would even bother making it. There's nothing here that I feel like anyone in the writer's room or like the production staff would be like, yeah, that's good. Because it's all things everyone has seen so many times before, and they don't even really try with it. It's just a waste of time. I've said that like 5 times, but it actually is. So anyway, if I was to plug Atlas into the moist meter, I'd probably give it like a 20%, and that's only because that last action sequence does last for like 15 minutes. So you do get some meat with that action, and it's pretty good. So, like, I guess if you're really into, you know, robot fighting action, you can just skip the whole movie, go to the last 15 minutes, and just appreciate that, I suppose. Like, if you, let's say you're one of the people that bought Anthem because you love the concept of it, and Anthem was truly horrific, you could just go into this movie and watch the last 15 minutes and be like, oh, that was a nice little short. And that's probably the best way to experience Atlas. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. See ya.
Oh! Louis Lit from Suits! It's Suits!
Louis Lit!
No way!
Get a camera! It's Louis Lit from Suits! It's Suits!
Louis Lit!
Get a camera!
Damn, dude. Huh? Oh my god.
Today we are grooming the itty bitty, little whittle, teeny tiny Chiku. The scar.
She weighs nothing. Smallest cat ever. I think she's good.
That is cute.
What could have led a police officer to open fire on a cute little dog? Body cam footage shows the officer walking to the fluffy white Shih Tzu named Teddy after responding to a call about an injured dog. At first, he sounds as nice as can be.
Come on, baby. Chat. Come on, baby. There you go.
He's trying to get a lasso around the dog's neck.
I'm gonna take you to get help.
But the officer can't seem to get the device to work. He's also not aware that the dog is blind and deaf. 3 minutes later, the officer suddenly cocks his gun and opens fire.
What?
Teddy is dead. As Officer Myron Woodson calmly walks away, you can hear him call out to a neighbor.
Had to dispatch it.
In the officer's shadow, you can see him wave her off. Teddy's owner also confronted the officer, identified as Myron Woodson.
That's not how you handle a situation. If a dog is a threat to a person and harms a person or shows immediate threat, that's when you use force.
He is just the sweetest
What the
dog
f***?
What is wrong with these cops?
His life ended in a horrible way.
City officials in Sturgeon, Missouri issued a statement saying the officer acted within his authority based on the information available to him at the time to protect against possible injury to citizens from what appeared to be an injured, sick, and abandoned dog. The officer had...
What? Brother, isn't that contradictory? I don't get it. Dude, the statement doesn't make sense. To prevent injury, protect the public against the attack of an injured dog.
From what appeared to be an injured, sick, and abandoned dog. The officer has said he thought the dog may have had rabies. But the video is leading to an uproar and the resignation of the mayor.
Oh, the dog is 1 HP. What is he talking about?
From what appeared to be an injured, Teddy is dead. Later, the officer suddenly cocks his gun and opens fire.
Bro, he's walking towards it. Dude, hello? The dog's like AFK. Ah!
بورتينايدي لبابا جي
بابا جي
بابا جي لإكس بوكس سيريس إكس
بابا جي
بابا جي لبلا ستيشن 5
على ستيشن 5
بلا ستيشن 5 إلى لوجيتك
لوجيتك
إلى هايبر إكس 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 إكس
هايبر إكس 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 إكس
هايبر إكس 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 إلى جيران ريفدورني
جيران ريفدورني
Nosotros viviremos, ellos morirán. Encendido y listo para el servicio.
kill yourself. I know that may sound sacrilegious or impious, but with my hand on the Bible, that's what you gotta do.
None of you are working as a team! Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need a...
Just the lamb
Where's the lamb sauce?
Right here.
Lamb sauce is coming up.
There's just nothing coming together.
Right here, chef.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem, chef.
Oh, fuck off you fat, useless sack of fucking Yankee danky doodle shite. Fuck off, will you please, yeah?
Oh, what is this?
Everybody wants to talk about, I need to quit smoking. Why don't you just shut up and enjoy the cigarette? So what, you can live longer, so what, you can continue to buy Amazon products for another 8 years? I'm good. I'll take the cigarettes instead for show.
True, dude.
Everybody wants to talk
Dude, the
about,
white monster, no
just
shot.
shut up and enjoy the cigarette. So what, you can live longer, so what, you can continue to buy Amazon products for another 8 years? I'm good. I'll take the cigarettes instead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Homemade jam.
Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Is that a fucking like college joke or some shit? I don't get it.
I take my chances in traffic. She sucking on dick, no hands with it. I can roll it playing like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president.
Hey, crazy kid, do you want to shoot him? Oh my fucking god.
Like, for me to get emotionally attached to you, it takes a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the people that I'm friends with, they could die and I'll be like, oh, that's crazy. Anyways. I would be like, oh, like, that sucks, but anyways. Gotta go to work today.
Damn, bro.
Can I get a welcome to the jungle? XQCL.
Tell him, bro. Alright, there's two more. Oh, they put the water in there, yeah. It's kinda cool, no? No, I'm sure they go back and actually wipe a little bit, but I think it's just some soap or whatever. Right? I think it's to soften up the dog crust.
The last time you guys seen a JC Penney? Like what? Are we in the 2000s?
What?
Yo, guys, when's the last time you guys seen a JC Penney? Like what? Are we in the 2000s? 2000s?
I don't get it. What the fuck?
To pick a Democrat or a Republican, a Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Gun to your head, who would you vote for?
The gun would go off.
Predator. Target acquired. New target.
Oh, hey.
Female
I'm your
voice
neighbor.
detected. Amplifying white noise.
I just got all my shit out of the boxes and was gonna...
New update from Mind of Jason. 0 sleep tokens.
When each soldier drafts, they receive the spirit of the IDF, a document defining their values as soldiers. Purpose, loyalty, human dignity. Human dignity.
That was kinda cool.
Looks cute today, Mr. X.
Is it love tonight? All I need is a love tonight. Raz, 2, 3. Yeah,
Really, dude? Wait, really, dude? What the fuck?
Раз, два, три. Еба.
Tyler, show me what you got. Let's go. Oh no, stop it. Why the hell would you microwave a lobster? For God's sake, kid, I know you can renovate homes, but microwaving lobsters, seriously? What are you doing now? It's going to turn your lobster rubbery and chewy. Nothing worse than a lobster tasting like the inside of a freaking golf ball.
3 minutes!
Now, young man. Right, I'm unsubscribing to your show on Amazon. I like it. This is embarrassing. But stick of butter? You know where you can stick that thing?
3
I'm
minutes.
going down to Lucky Cat, and I'm going to show you how to cook a freaking lobster. Next, you're going to tell me it's delicious. Tyler, get a grip, young man. Seriously. Perfection, my. Seriously. Perfection, my.
Lord, if you love me right now, you'll flip that motherfucker.
Oh, I like those.
If you with me, G.O.D., you'll flip that motherfucker.
Dude, I like those.
Right now, you'll flip that motherfucker. You hear me? If you with me, G.O.D., you'll flip that motherfucker.
Chad, they have a nice like consistency on the. On the thing, yeah? Oh no, don't cry. No, oh my God, no, don't cry. No! No, chat, guys, I hate to seem like that, chat. Because I hate it.
I better not start the questions, I'll get in trouble.
Super Tuesday voters, everyone please move this way. Super Tuesday, so if you have a message for voters, thanks so much.
Okay, what's the better way to take on these cartels?
Well, sir, Katrina Berger, I'm the EAD for HSI, Homeland Security Investigations.
I knew that, I'm sorry, but they didn't. I'm glad you said it. I should have said that. Better way to take on these cartels.
To complete the highest number of credible people.
Chat, now I'm thinking, chat, guys, I'm not kidding, chat. Can he last another 4 years, you think?
From the United States. Besides the additional 10.
Does he got the juice to last?
Gallons of tangy barbecue sauce have been delivered.
Chat, there was he splitting some sort of fucking Biden AI by fucking November. He's one shot.
You want to do bacon pancakes? Okay. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes,
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Cool.
I'm 8 years sober.
Just come stare at it.
Yeah, well, I try to deter other people struggling with alcoholism. How long you been struggling with it?
I'm not struggling with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a teacher and a mom, and
Okay, yeah.
Memorial Day weekend took out.
Yeah.
No. I'm good. I hear what you're saying, though.
I went through denial
What?
too. It's,
Oh,
I mean,
dude, seriously,
yeah.
live your own life.
What?
denial too. It's. I mean,
I'm good. I hear what you're saying, though.
I went through denial too. It's. I mean.
Dude, seriously,
Yeah.
live your own life. Good for you, though.
You want $1?
What the f? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, guys, let's do a super tornado siren.
Yo, this is X on the
Yeah?
beat, yo.
Oh,
Okay.
it's doing my voice as well.
That is. Anyone knows that boy? I don't know, he's just so soy. Anyone knows that boy? I don't know, he's just so soy. Again, that was pretty
Good.
cool.
El conocimiento mediante
Tú y yo ganaremos.
descanso es para los vivos. Sigues tú. La sangre es el vino de la victoria. Al abismo de los lamentos. ¡Uno! ¡Olviden los rostros de los muertos! Solo los cobardes le temen a la muerte. Cuerpo y tierra hechos añicos. Vierte el arte. ¡Qué presión tuve que pagar! Un pequeño regalo de dragón. La muerte ya tuvo su oportunidad. Destruyan su determinación.
El rugir de nuestros tambores ahogará sus gritos.
Se ha escapado un pequeño bandido.
Nunca hay un día duro. Ganar es como respirar. Maten a los fuertes y aplasten a los débiles. Noxus no soporta a los cobardes. ¡Hasta la tierra se estremece!
Hello and welcome to Hidden Video Game Details, the series that aims to show you the things that you may have missed in your favourite games and that I think are really cool. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy these videos and be sure to leave your suggestions in the comments down below, and I'll make sure that you get a shout out in the credits at the end of the video. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Right, let's begin today's video with Fortnite. So last week, the third season of Chapter 5 launched and brought with it cars, and more cars. Seriously, if you've played a game this season, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, there is a reason for this of course, and that reason is money. Oh, and the Mad Max theme that this season is going with, but that's not the only popular franchise that Fortnite has gotten its hands on. One of the new items added to this season is a bottle of Nuka-Cola, which is of course from the Fallout series. What's really cool is, if you drink a bottle of Nuka-Cola, your character will pocket the cap, and your gold amount will go up by 1. This is because in the Fallout universe, bottle caps are currency. It's a nice touch. The other detail that I've noticed this season are lemons. At certain POIs, you can find a stack of the citrusy fruit. If you interact with them, you'll earn 450 XP, and a message will appear asking a very important question. That being, what are these lemons doing here? I'm not sure if the lemons will play a part later in the season, but for now, they are just lemons. So Little Kitty Big City is already a very cute game. I mean, you play as a cat that just wants to get home. What could be more cuter? Well, if you visit the playground, you can do this. So your cat can use the slide. This cat now joins the ever-growing list of video game characters that love to use a slide, the others being Chris Redfield from Resident Evil and Cole from Gears of War. So last week, Ubisoft released X-Defiant in an attempt to capture some of the Call of Duty market. One advantage that X-Defiant has over its FPS counterpart is that it's free, meaning that there is no barrier to entry. This means that anyone can download the game and give it a go, regardless of their FPS skills. Now, much like Call of Duty, X-Defiant is very keen to make sure that you feel like you're contributing to your team. And that means that doing pretty much anything in the game will earn you XP, or at the very worst, a pat on the back. Take the end game screen for example, which gives you a breakdown on how you and your team fared in battle. You get the usual stats here and everyone gets a bit of recognition. Well, not always. You see, if someone performs really bad, they will be acknowledged in the worst way possible. So at this end screen, someone gets highlighted for making an effort, which is just plain rude. Things can get worse, as in this game, I got called out for simply showing up, and George was commended for running around. In my defense, I did join this game in progress. Like I said, in an era where games feel like they need to baby players, I think this is hilarious. Now, all the way back in episode 16 of this series, which was almost 4 years ago now, we discovered some seriously bad parking in Watch Dogs 2. And it turns out that it's not only the people of San Francisco who can't park. In 2022 Saints Row Reboot, people are just as bad. Now, a big part of the joke in Watch Dogs 2 was that it was mainly fancy cars that were parked badly, as stereotypically drivers of those cars are more inconsiderate. However, in Saints Row, some pretty ugly cars can be found parked badly, which, if I'm honest, that's been my experience in real life. It doesn't matter what car someone is driving, anyone can be a dick. Now, when I was a kid, I loved fighting games. I played the heck out of Tekken 3 and loved Soul Blade. But as I've gotten older, the skill required to be good at fighters, especially online, means I don't play as many as I used to. So when a couple of Street Fighter 4 details were suggested, I was kind of excited to play it. And I can confirm that despite being terrible, I really enjoy Street Fighter 4. Anyway, on the small airfield map, you do battle on a small airfield. I mean, the clue is in the name. As the fight progresses, a plane can be seen in the background carrying Balrog, who strikes a couple of poses, and that's about it. Well, if you select Balrog as your fighter, the jet will still make an appearance, though this time Vega can be seen on the plane. Now, I know what you're all wondering, and I bet you're on the edge of your seats. What happens if both Balrog and Vega are fighting? Well, in that case, M. Bison can be seen on the plane. Now, is this the most impressive detail in the world? No, but I do like it when games do things like this. The other Street Fighter 4 detail can be seen on the exciting street scene stage. Now, when fighting on this stage, a group of ladies can be seen getting pretty excited in the background. Like I said, the clue's in the name. though this woman doesn't seem fazed by the action. Well, if you select Dalsim, things will definitely change. Whenever Dalsim lands a blow on his opponent, she will do this.
It doesn't get any more intense than this!
So she seems very happy to see him landing some shots. However, when the tables turn and it's his turn to take some punishment, she will react very differently. So when Dalsim is on the receiving end, the lady is far from happy. Of course, winning a round with Dalsim will soon change her mood.
Time's over!
Medic. But losing will make her sad.
Time's over!
How utterly pointless.
This is one of those details that is very easy to miss. Now, I love it when games anticipate your every move, though that's kind of hard to do in an open world RPG. The whole concept of that particular genre is that you can go anywhere and do anything. So expecting a developer to know what each and every player may do might be asking too much. Saying that, Fallout 4 does give it a good go. One of the first things that you have to do in Fallout 4 is head to Concord to help out Preston. Once face to face with the man in charge, he will inform you of some power armor and a minigun that can be found on the roof, though you will need a fusion core for the power armor. The thing is, what if you already have a fusion core? Well, this will happen.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around.
Okay, so it's cool that you can mention that you have the fusion core, but it's not that special. Well, what happens if, however unlikely it may be, you already have both the power armor and the minigun?
Sturgis, tell him.
I had a whole fancy plan about fixing up a suit of power armor. And here you are, walking in like some kind of metal miracle. There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, it's got a minigun, and it seems to be intact. Wearing that armor, you could rip it right off. Then those raiders get an express ticket to hell, you dig?
Actually, I got a minigun right here. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around.
So once again, the game will acknowledge that you already have both the power armor and the minigun, which is really cool. Now, to record this detail, I did use console commands to give myself the power armor and the minigun. Like I said, this is very early on in the game, but I don't know if there is actually a legitimate way to get both before meeting Preston. If there isn't, that means that the developers anticipated people using the console, which is crazy. Anyway, if you can find the power armor or minigun without the use of cheats, let me know in the comments. Right, let's end today's video with the Family Guy game on the PS2. This game has served me well on this channel, having featured in multiple episodes of this series in the past. But sadly, I think this may be the last time the game makes an appearance on this channel, which to me at least is a real kick in the balls. Speaking of kick in the balls, just before invading Bertram's base, you can use Stewie's mind control gun on the different people walking past. One of these people is Meg, and if you take control of her, you can do this.
Oh God, my unborn children!
So Meg can kick Neil Goldman right in the mummy daddy button. Not cool, Meg. Not cool. So that's it. If you know of any cool things in games that you think I should check out, then please leave them down in the comments. Big or small, obvious or not obvious, if I think it's cool, I'll include it in a video. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all.
¿Sabes qué me deseas?
Muerte a los traidores. lugar. Tu sacrificio será castigado. La confianza es un arma. Nos movemos al son de un pensamiento. Debemos reconoce tu locura. Todo comienzo.
El cielo no se quedará vacío.
Conoce nuestro dolor.